contact lenses to make his blue eyes brown. Cause don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. It is 11 o'clock in the morning. It's well, it looks like that held up. We were getting some crazy storms last night. Jerry just came. Look like you've been digging under there, Jerry. Jerry's been in the little underground tiny house that I made yesterday for him. Hey, what are you doing digging there? I just filled that in yesterday. No digging. No digging. No. So I gotta do some painting. You ever wake up and feel like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing today? I slept in this morning. I didn't get up till 9 o'clock. And I feel sleepy. It is about 98 degrees out, but it's a muggy, humid feeling. People are like, oh, you live in the west, the desert, there's no humidity. No, there is humidity here. And when it's humid, you really feel it. The news had my wife all worried that they said thunderstorm all weekend. Maybe in Tucson, but not out here. We always get it in the early evenings or late at night. The other night it hailed really bad. We had a real bad hailstorm. So I'm trying to get myself motivated to come in here. My wife just left to go to the chiropractor. She's got to go to the chiropractor like 10 days in a row. Something like that. So that's primer. I got to primer first. First I gotta wipe off all these walls. Wipe them down because look at it. Then I gotta tape them. And then I gotta primer everything. The stairwell, the upstairs loft. And then once that's drying, then I'm going to stain the handrails. I don't know if I'm going to stain this, so I don't know. I have to think about it. We'll see when we get to that point. But right now, I gotta wipe this down so I can go prime. Oh, wash off all this white stuff. Alright, let's see what time it is. 12:39, so it took me an hour and a half to tape everything off, wipe everything down and tape everything off. I completely taped the whole handrail because I'm going to paint here the primer. I don't want to get any paint on the wood because this is going to be stained. Looks like I'm setting up for blue screen or something. So I got it all pretty much cleaned. It's amazing how hot I had to turn the AC on. I got the tape. I'm just going to paint to the middle right there because all that stuff still needs to be done again. Put more mud and sand it. So I'm just going to focus on the inside of the stairwells, this wall, that wall, got around the windows there, and this wall. And all the way down to this corner, right here. Because this still needs to be worked on, this wall, that wall, and that wall. Still needs to be mudded and sanded, and then it's pretty much is done. But I'm going to paint the inside of here, the primer, and then I don't know how long you have to let primer dry. We'll see. Hopefully I only have to put one coat because I can't take this tape off or paint this handrail until the primer dries and the paint dries. So get started on that. I'm getting around the stairs right now. I don't really care if I get paint on the wood because, well, this is not paint, this is primer. Just getting to where the roller can't get to very well. But it's really hard to tell the difference in where the primer ends and where the primer begins. But I also painted the whole top of the sandrail. Well, painted. It's primer, still painting, but this brush leaves brush strokes. But I got all the top of the primer done, all around here and here. I don't know how many coats I have to do with this stuff. Once again, I am not a painter, so, and on top of that I'm colorblind. So I'm having a really hard time seeing any difference. That sounds funny, right? Colorblind and painting. Although it's dark there and it's lighter here, that's the only difference I can tell, but I can't tell because the primer looks white to me. Man, once I get all the stairs around the edges done, then I'll go start painting the loft. Primering the loft. 216. And I just got through doing the, I haven't painted this wall yet. The loft. I painted the top here, and I painted 2 coats on the loft. 2 coats there, 2 coats there, and 2 coats here of the primer. And very messy. Keep getting paint all over my hands and my feet. Now I'm going to start on the inside of the stairwells, because the stuff dries pretty quick. That's just primer. I don't know if you can tell right over here on the wall. You can see the difference between dark, the primer, and drywall. But I hope the paint goes on easier. This is primer. It's supposed to cover all the spots and everything, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to cover the drywall very well in some of these bare spots. But I gotta get something to munch on. I haven't eaten. I'm starving. The radio has I paint, and they said that here, the area where I live in, there was tornado warnings last night, and that there's severe thunderstorm warnings coming now. So my wife just got home. She's gonna take over painting the stairway while I go grab me something to eat. Oh, look, it's getting dark over there. She's like, it looks like it's gonna rain in Tucson. It's really pitch dark everywhere in Tucson, she told me. So I'm gonna go in and grab me something to eat. She's gonna paint the stairwell. Primer the stairwell, I should say. For lunch today, I'm going to have a Bai strawberry lemonade, some fried chicken, some mashed sweet potatoes, and my wife's chunky guacamole, my mother's recipe. This is going to be delish. So bon appetit. Alrighty, man. Lunch was delicious. It hit the spot. It is 114 degrees right now at 2:50 in the afternoon. Let's go see how much my wife got done. See if she got the stairwell painted. It don't feel that hot. It just feels real muggy. No rain yet. She said she did 2 coats already. You got to paint over this line right here. What's going on, Jerry? You painting? You like the tiny house? What do you want to go upstairs, huh? He loves going up in the loft.
Oh, you went upstairs when you wanted down.
Squish your fish. Squish your fish. Who cannot love that little fish? Who cannot love that little fish? I guess I'm going to test the stain out on this one right here. See how that turns out.
Put the base first.
Put the... What do you mean put the base first? You stain it first.
Oh, stain and then put the...
So we're going to paint this gray. That wall, this wall, and the stairwell gray. This is going to be stained. And around the inside of that window is going to be painted the beige from that's the same color as the closet. And then that back wall, it's going to be all white, and the rest of the house is going to be all white. I cleaned the ceiling fan. All this area, it was real dusty. She asked me why I don't have it on while I'm painting, because I don't want to stir up any dust as I paint, and it sticks to the walls. So she's getting ready to start painting the gray, and I'm going to start with the stain. Alright, I used the wood stain. One thing I learned is don't get it on your hands, because soap and water will not get wood stain off. But I stained this one with that, what was it, mahogany, bamboo? I don't even remember.
Mahogany.
And it looks really nice. Smells pretty good too.
Smells like
But I'm going to let that sit for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to go back over it with the clear coat. But I got it all off my hands with that lighter fluid. So now I just need to tape off this wall, because that wall is going to be gray. And let's go see what my wife painted here. The what's this called again? Beige.
No, this is like brown, khaki brown.
Khaki brown. She painted the inside windowsill of that. This is going to be gray, that's going to be gray. And the stairwells are all going to be gray. So let me get going on taping this. Then I can get the gray paint poured into the painting pan. This is that Heron Gray. Is that what it's called?
Gray Heron. Yeah.
Heron Gray. So that the stairwell is going to be painted and the two walls upstairs. I can't tell what color that is. Pink.
No.
Looks pink.
It says gray.
I know it says gray, but if I didn't see the label, I would think that's pink.
It's not pink. Far from being pink.
I took him over to the big house. He had a fit because he knows my wife's over here painting. She's painting the gray, but it doesn't look gray to me.
It looks
It
like
looks like
greenish.
looks brown.
No, it's not brown.
I told her to open the window, but she's not listening. She says she's only going to paint that wall and this wall. And then tomorrow I'll paint the stairwells. It is so humid inside here now.
Yeah, because they gotta cook dinner still.
Ooh, it's been a long day. 5:18 p.m. I just got done putting a third coat on that. I forgot to tape this side, but that's okay. That's all going to be sanded still. I did remember to tape here. Got all this painted the gray underneath. Tomorrow I think I'll paint the, take all this stuff off and paint the handrails or stain the handrails. I know it's kind of dark right now inside because it's getting late, but that's all done. I only got one more thing to do. Here's the inside over here. I don't know if it's going to focus. This side's even darker. Paint it back over this. I got to put the clear on this stain here. I just did another coat over there and another coat over there like 5 minutes ago. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but it's dark up here. This wall behind is going to be white. All the rest of the house is going to be white. This is going to be stained like this. Like I said, I just have to, I accidentally touched it there. I don't know if that's going to show up, but I have to stain this with the clear coat and peel off that tape and finish painting that little area over there, the gray. But, man, painting is very tiring. That is for sure. So let me get started on this and finish that up, and then I'm done for the day. And then I can go wash the paintbrushes. Try not to touch the wall as I go down. I just cleaned all the paintbrushes in my hands. I don't know if I like the way this stain turned out, because I don't know if it's going to show very clear here. But when I allow this to dry for 3 hours, man, I just finished putting the clear on about 5 minutes ago. It seemed like the clear coat took off a lot of the stain. So, I mean, I've never stained anything before, but it looks like it removed a lot of it. Especially right in this area right here. I still gotta paint that. But I don't know, man, this whole house smells. It's got a cool shine to it though. Ooh. Oh, good thing that dries fast, because I just put my hand on it. I'm not a painter. I mean, it looks kind of nice. I don't know, I'm on the fence about how it looks. 3 hours and then putting the clear on, the clear just peels right. Are you supposed to put the stain on, let it dry for a couple hours, and then wipe it off with a rag and then put the clear? I have no idea. No clue. But tomorrow, let's see how this looks on this side. Tomorrow we're going to do the handrail and paint this part white up to right there. It's been primered already. But I don't know. We'll see tomorrow if this is dry, because 3 hours, I touched it after 3 hours and it still was tacky. So I don't know if you, like I said, I don't know if you put it on and wipe it off. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments below, because like I said, I'm not a painter. This is a trial by ear. If it's still tacky tomorrow, I might just go ahead and paint the handrail white. I don't know. But you learn as you go. I was outside washing the paintbrushes and stuff, and there's like, man, it's like a storm coming. Let's go outside and take a look. The wind is picking up like crazy. Look at, you can hear the thunder rolling. Let me go on the other side. Look at those mountains over there. Cool clouds. It's all the way. It goes all the way around. We're like in a little bubble here. All the way around us. Look at that clouds right there. See if I can zoom in on it. That looks cool. So that's Tucson over there. They were saying on the radio today we had tornado warnings last night, and might be tornado warnings in my area again tonight. Those clouds and the mountains in the background. Beautiful. Just beautiful. It's so nice and cool. I don't know what the temperature is. It doesn't even feel muggy or humid. Definitely in the bubble, man. I think I got high today from all that paint. My wife helped me out for a couple hours, and she went inside. We'll cook dinner. I don't know what's for dinner, but I am starving. Whew. Anyways, I'm going to end it here. So if you like these kind of videos, smash that like button. If you like tiny house videos, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? It don't cost you anything. It's for free. Remember to leave me a comment. I read all comments. Like always, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. What do we say, Bronny? Josie? Get your job done!